हेलो बच्चों, वेलकम टू रिचा मैम्स क्लास. In today's class, we will discuss some practice questions of the chapter Statistical Methods. In the last two classes, we have discussed dot plot, frequency chart, bar graph, line graph, correct? And some small points like how to write telemarks. What do you understand by telemarks? What do you understand by frequency? Correct? So, before attempting these practice questions, go through those concepts, practice those questions and then come to this video. After revising all the basic concepts, pause the video, understand the question, try to do it by yourself and then check your answer. That is the way of attempting these practice questions. The one who hasn't subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel so that you can get all these contents, because this is the last chapter of the unit 1. Then we will start unit 2, and the unit 2 is little bit advanced than unit 1. So take your time, revise all the chapters of unit 1 from my videos, from your book, from the workbook, attempt all the questions and then start unit 2. This will make your basic foundation and build your confidence also. You will understand the way of my teaching, you will understand how to attempt the question and how can you solve any question if that question is looking difficult for you. Understood? Let's start. Two shops record the number of items they sell during 6 months. So this is the shop 1 and this is the shop 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the 6 months, this is the data. Both the shops sold bicycle during these 6 months. Draw 2 dot plots to represent each table of data and describe and explain the pattern you notice in the graph. Clear? So, the question is saying that you need to plot a dot plot. Which type of plot you need to make? You need to plot a dot plot. So let's start making a dot plot. We will start from here. This is for shop 1. So what will come here? Months. Here it will come months. So first is, this one is January, then February, then March, April, May and June. Clear? And what it here? We need to choose the scale. So one block is equal to 100 bicycle. You can choose 100 bicycle. Clear? Or if you want to make it a little bit smaller, so what you can choose? You can choose 50 bicycle. So it's up to you. One block is equal to 50 bicycle. Clear? So 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. And this Y is showing number of bicycle. Clear? So the first one is showing in the Jan month only 30 bicycles were sold. So this whole block is of 50. That means how many small blocks are there? Tell me. 10. in a block there are 10 small blocks. The total is 50. So one small block is of 50 divided by 10. That means 5. So one small block is of 5 and you need to mark 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and this is 30. Clear? Okay. Now the next number is 55. So 50 is this. We know that each small block is of 5. So this one is 55 for the February. Clear? So this one is for January. This one is for February. Then 80. So after 50, 55, then 60, then 65, then 70, then 75, then 80. So this one is of 80 because we know that each small block is of 5. Then 150. We already know 150. This one is 150. Then 275. So this is my 250. Then 255, 260, 265, 270 and 275. And then 320. So this is 300, 305, 310, 315 and 320. Correct? So this is my dot plot for shop 1. For shop 1. Understand? In the same way we will make the dot plot for shop 2. January, February, March, April, May, June. And here again 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500 and a little bit bigger because my number goes till 550. So this one is 550 and I will extend my y-axis. So it will go till here. Okay. Again this one is months and this one is number of bicycles. Okay, let's start. For the January it is showing 550. So we already know where is 550. This one is 550. Then 480. So this is my 450. Then 455, 460, 465, 470, 475 and this one is 480. Clear? Then 375. Then 350, again 375 will lie here. Count till 555. Then April 150. Where is 150? Here. Then May 225. In May 225. So 200 is here. 205, 210, 215, 220. Then 225. Then 75. So 50 and this will be 75. Clear? So what you see in the first graph for the shop 1, the graph is increasing. With the every month the number of bicycles sold are increasing. But in the shop 2, what you can see, it is falling, that is it has increased, then again it fell down. Okay. So the question is asking Draw two data dot plots to represent each table of data. This question is saying these are the heights of the some trees in a forest. Make a frequency table using this data. Draw a frequency chart. So first of all, we need to make a frequency table. So what I told you how to make a frequency table. In the frequency table, there are two things. The first is the range and second is the frequency. The first is the range and the second is the frequency. So this is the way of doing it. This is your range. This is your frequency. Okay. So range you can choose according to your choice. So suppose I have chosen 0 to 5 meter, then 5 to 10 meter, then 10 to 15 meter, then 15 to 20 meter, then 20 to 25 meter, then 25 to 30 meter. Now we need to find out what is the maximum number in our table. So look, I have made till 30. What is the maximum number? Is any number bigger than 30? Yes, 31. Is any number bigger than 31? 36. So let's go more. So biggest number is 36. So my range will go 30 to 35 meter, then 35 meter to 40 meter. This is the way of making a frequency table. Clear? Now, what I told you in the last class, every time whenever you choose any number, you will just cut it. So 0 to 5. Check. 0 to 5 is there any number? Yes. 2, 1. Again check. No. So only one number is there. So I will cut it and I will write my frequency 1. Then 5 to 10. 1, 2. Is there any other number? No. So how many numbers I cut? 2 numbers. 10 to 15. 10 to 15. 12. 14. 13. 13. Oh, see, this 3 meter is left. We forgot it. So that means this frequency should be 2, not 1. That's why we cut it. Okay. So 10 to 15 में कितने हुए? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 15 to 20. 15 to 20. Is there any number? There is no number between 15 to 20. Right? So what will we write? 0. 20 to 25. 20 to 25. 1, 2, 2 numbers. Then 25 to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. Let's cut it. Okay. Then 30 to 35. 1, 2, 3, 3 numbers. Then 35 to 40. 1, 2. So you can check all numbers. We have cut all the numbers. Okay. This is my frequency chart. So what is this range is showing? This range is actually showing the height of trees. This range is showing height of trees. And this is my frequency. Now you need to draw a frequency chart. Okay. So what I told you for the frequency chart, what should we do? We should draw a pattern just like the bar graph. Here it will be the रेंज यानी कि हाइट ऑफ ट्रीज. And on the y-axis you will draw frequency. Clear? Here you will write frequency. Okay, so it is very simple. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, now this one is 0 to 5, so we can write like this also if you want, because there is very little space. So you for the frequency chart we will take the whole block. So we will write 0 to 5 meter, 5 to 10 meter, 10 to 15 meter, 15 to 20 meter, 20 to 25 meter, 25 to 30 meter, 30 to 35 meter, and 35 meter to 40 meter. Okay, now 0 to 5 the frequency is 2, so that means this one is my frequency. So what will I will do? I will make a bar here. Okay, this one is 0 to 5. Then 5 to 10 it is again 2. By coloring it, it will give you a clear picture. Okay, then 10 to 15 is 4, so that means I need to extend this line till 4 and I will join them. So this is my 4. Then 15 to 20 it is 0, so I will leave it here. Then 20 to 25 this is again 2. So what you can see, the mostly trees, whatever be the height, the number is 2. So that means that repetition is 2 trees at a time. Then 25 to 30 this is 5. 25 to 30 meter. Always use scale for making these graph. Okay, 30 to 35 meter, because that will give you a clear picture and the line will be perfect. Then 35 to 40 again 2. Okay, so this is the way you make your frequency chart. Okay, clear? Let's jump to the next question. Oh, don't get scared with this question. Okay, this is easy question, just you need to look it properly. Alok fills a sponge with water and then leaves it out to dry. Actually, basically Alok is doing an experiment. So she fills a sponge with water and then leave it out to dry. She records the mass of the sponge every 2 hours in a table. Okay, so what happened every 2 hours? What will be the mass of the water in the sponge? So for the 0 earth, and that means जैसे ही उसने उस स्पॉन्ज को रखा बाहर ड्राई होने के लिए, at that time the mass was 700 gram. After 2 hours 625, 4 hours 550, 6 hours 400, and 8 hours 275. Use this data to draw a line graph. So why we are using a line graph? Because we are continuously checking the mass of the water in the sponge. That means we are continuously checking the data. So that's why it is a continuous data. So that's why we are using the line graph. Okay, so let's make a line graph here. So on the x-axis it will be the time. Okay, so the first one is, this is 0, this is 2, this is 4, this is, or you can take a gap, so that will make our graph a little bit more clear. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, and here we will again take 50, 100, 150. Oh, nobody reminded me that I forgot to make a y-axis. You should remind me, kids. Y. Then 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600. Increase it. 650 and 700. Okay, chalo, let's make a line graph. So for the zeroth hour, the time is, it is saying that the mass was 700. So that means, first of all, for the line graph we always make a dot. So this is my dot. You can use, I'll use a sketch pen to show you very clearly. Okay, 700. Then for the 2, it is for the second hour, after 2 hours, it is 625. 625. So 600 is here. What I told you, if I take the difference of 50, the each block is of 5. So for after 5 block, you will get 25 to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this one is 625. Then 550. So for the fourth, we have 550. Then for the sixth hour, 400. Where is 400? And for the eighth hour, this is 275. So again, this is 250. This is 275. Now you need to draw a line graph. Always use a scale. Don't join it like this. And at a time, draw a line between two dots. Then from here to here, then from here to here, then from here to here. Okay, the graph is a falling graph because water will dry. Okay, now it is saying answer the following questions. What is the approximate mass of wet sponge after 90 minutes? After 90 minutes. So you have started from the 0. 90 minutes will happen. When 90 minutes will happen? So see, 90 minutes means if you convert it into 1 hour, 90 minutes means 1 hour में 60 minutes. So 60 plus 30. यानी कि 1 hour 30 minutes. Correct? The question was saying what is the approximate mass of the wet sponge after 90 minutes? Okay. So 90 minutes means 60 plus 30. 1 hour means 60 minutes, 30 minutes. So 1 hour, 30 minutes. So 1 hour is this, 30 minutes is this. This is my line. So where is this line is touching? The graph. My graph is touching the line here. This is my point. That means 1 block down. So this is 650. 650 minus 5. That means 645 gram. What is the answer? 645 gram. For how many hours? ये clear हुआ ना? This was 650. We know that after each small block is of 5. Okay. So my point is touching at this point, which is just a 1 block down from this line. This is the 650. So 650 minus 5 is this 645. Then the next question is saying for how many hours is the mass of wet sponge greater than 500 gram? Greater than 500 gram. So where is 500 gram? 500 gram is here. Okay. 500 gram is here. You can see where this line is touching. This line is touching here. So if you draw a line till here, you will get here. So that means if you draw a line here, you see that 4 hours and how many minutes? Again you need to do 5, 5, 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, 30 minutes. So what is your answer? Your answer is 4 hours, 30 minutes. Sorry. Because the question was saying for how many hours the wet sponge is greater than 500 gram. So greater than, इसके पहले greater था ना? So we will just join this point at the downside. But this line is our timeline. So before this, how much time? 4 hours, and this one is, each one is of 5. 4 hours 30 minutes. Now the question is saying how many grams lighter is the wet sponge after 6 hours, then after 2 hours. Then after 2 hours. So 6 hours. After 6 hours, what was the weight? 400 gram. And the 6 hours, 2 hours and 6 hours, 625. That means 625 minus 400. So 625 minus 400. 522. That means 225 gram. How many grams lighter is the wet sponge after 6 hours, then after 2 hours? So 2 hours में 625 grams, 6 hours 400 grams. So what is the difference? 225 grams lighter than 2 hours. Clear? At approximately what time did the wet sponge weight 350 gram? At approximately what time did the wet sponge weight 350 gram? So where is 350? This is my 350. Let's check where it is lying. It is lying here at this point. And we need to find the time. So just check the time. This time is coming here. Here. So this is again 5 minutes before 7. 5 minutes before 7. That means 6:55. Yani 6 hours 55 minutes. 6 hours 55 minutes. Clear? बात समझ आई? 350 is lying where? Before this line. This 7 hours line. So 5 minutes difference. That means 5 minutes before क्या होता है? Watch में अगर तुम अपनी देखो in a clock. This is the 7. 5 minutes before is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. This is 5 minutes before. So 55. So 6 hours 55 minutes. Okay. This is the last question of this practice question. Revise all the question, practice all the question, and subscribe the channel to follow such content, such knowledge, such practice that will boost your confidence. Okay, take care. Bye bye.